Midnight Wolf Tarot going live once again. Yeah, go tell a friend if they're trying to see within. Yeah, welcome to the Wolf Pack. You can give me a reading. I know that you got me. I wanna give in, but I just keep on trying. And needing some guidance. My lucky is sloppy. What the cards reveal? Come on, tell what spirit feel. It don't matter who, where, when, where, why. I know I got a deal. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. Yeah, you gon' love it here. And I bet you leaving with a smile. There's nothing but love in here. Welcome to the Wolf Pack.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Midnight Wolf Tarot. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. I am still getting set up over here, so just give me a few minutes here. I'm doing okay. I had to take my dog for a walk, so it kind of pushed me behind a little bit. That's all right. We love the little guy. So I'm going to set a goal here for today. Let's see. Looks like we already have some super chats that came in. Thank you, Becca. Thank you, Virgo. Iman. Hello. Wolfpack members. Great. I'm back again. Jocelyn, thank you very much. I appreciate that super chat. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. So let's get into it, huh? All right. Rebecca, after I had baby Abigail, will that encourage Greg to want to stay living in our town instead of moving? All right, let's see here. Won't this encourage Greg to stay in town, baby Abigail? Let's take a look here. Interesting. So I feel like they're going to go through a lot of shifts, changes, some growth. But they are going to get hit with the tower here. I feel like their plans to move, like, it's not going to be by choice here. We have Judgment and the Seven of Swords here. So within everything, the Two of Wands and Temperance, it's like I'm getting this vibration that, like, if they were able to move, that they would have. I feel like money is an issue. King of Pentacles and Seven of Wands, like, that's a factor. But we have the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like if they get enough finances, or if they get an offer, that could shift things. But right now they're in stagnant energy. We have the Tower and the Six of Swords. They're not in a position to be able to move. But we have the Five of Pentacles here, Four of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like eventually they'll move. But we have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. So I feel like if there is enough resources, then they will. But I feel like for right now, they're going to stay where they are. All right. Thank you for all the super chats, everybody. I appreciate it. It's collecting through. I don't know why they're not being registered, but we'll go with it. Thank you, the year. I appreciate that. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, Virgo is next. Hiya. I would like T-Taurus true feelings for me. All right. T-Taurus, what are your true feelings for Virgo? What are your true feelings for Virgo? All right, there's a true connection here. There's a true connection. I mean, they care, but they have a real difficult time with, they're very slow. That's the best way to put this. They're very, very slow in many aspects here. I do feel like they care about you. I do feel like they have a connection here. I feel like that they do want a relationship, but they are very slow moving along the way. And I think that that's where things become frustrating. Like they have a lot of passion, attraction. It's like they want a commitment, they want all these things, but they're very slow moving, is what I'm getting here. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. And the Page of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So they are taking their time. They're taking their time. But although that they have passion here, it's like they're also waiting on you to do things as well. It's like effort on your part, but I feel like that you're pulling a lot on that side. We have the Ace of Wands and the 3 of Wands here, with the 4 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So I feel like when it comes to commitment, they're very slow about this, but they're showing up here. King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. They do want a relationship here. It's like they do care. You have the 9 of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Page of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, pardon me. They do care. They want a commitment here, but they're very slow moving. And there's something along here too that they're showing me, the Ace of Swords, that it's like you have to get used to their slow movements. It's like that's going to be the biggest factor in all of this. They're very slow moving. Okay, how will things move forward with our connection? All right. How will things move forward? How will things move forward with their connection? Okay. All right, so I see a commitment coming in here. We have the 4 of Wands and the Moon. I feel like once they feel comfortable that they're going to be able to present you with an offer when they feel like when it's time. 4 of Cups and the Empress here. We do have the 10 of Swords and the World, so this is something that is definitely going to be on their timing. If it's pushed any further, then they'll get more defensive. 9 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. It's just like they want their time to be respected. But I feel like ultimately here that there's a connection. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles here. So I feel like things are going to move forward in your connection. It's, again, with this 9 of Swords, it's like slow movement. We have the Hangman and the Page of Swords and the 5 of Wands. It's like they need to be comfortable before they make an offer. They need to be comfortable. That's what I have for you, my dear. Divine, thank you very much for that super chat. I definitely appreciate it. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yes, there you can ask a question. Absolutely. I'm just working down the list. So we have a few donations coming in. I definitely appreciate the support, everybody. Thank you very, very much. But we're just flowing down the list. Something that told me just to, I need to kick back and relax is what I just heard. I need to kick back and relax. All right. So yeah, I'm just working down the list. So just, patience, everybody. All right. For Iman, how does Ahmed feel after I pulled back my energy and stopped engaging with his travel posts. I am upset as I don't feel getting enough attention from him. I hope he realizes that. Ahmed, how do you feel Simon pulled back their energy from you? They stopped engaging with your travel posts, and the death came out, flew out. How things are going, Divine. They're going. Let's see. How do you feel? Ooh, I caught those two. All right. They see this as a toxic energy. They feel like they're in a toxic energy. They're at this point that if you're willing to move forward, that they understand. It's like they're not going to try to stop you from moving, but like they're not happy about it at the same time. And we do have the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles here. So it's just like they could see that this shift and change, and they could see that you have pulled away with the Magician and the Chariot, and that's made them feel some sort of way here with the Tower. It's just like they're not happy with it. King and Queen of Swords coming out together, both in the reverse position. They're not happy that you have moved away from them. You're not happy that you moved away from them either. So literally, no pun intended, but it's a double-edged sword. Like both of you are running from the same frequency and energy source here. So we have the Devil and the Eight of Cups. I feel like in this situation that things are not going to develop in the way that we want. We have the Seven of Cups. I feel like that they have too much going on in their life, and what you want from them, they're not able to provide. This they know for a fact. Judgment here in the reverse, Seven of Swords and the Four of Wands in the reverse position. They're not in a position to give any type of commitment. They have to set you free. And is that in a toxic nature? Or is that being brave in itself, knowing to let you go and to transform, right? Because we also had death that flew out to let you transform, shift, and change and blossom in the way that you're meant to instead of holding you back. That's how they feel. It's like I'm hearing, if you want to move away, I'm not going to stop you. Like that's what I'm hearing. If that's what you want to do, I'm not going to stop you. All right. Next up, we have Jocelyn. And then we have Virgo. And then we have Jocelyn. Then we have the year. Then we have divine timing. And then I'll be sitting there twiddling my thumbs for a little while. There you go, Iman. I hope that was beneficial. What will happen between Joe and me next? All right, for Jocelyn, what will happen between me and Joe? Jocelyn and Joe. What will happen between Joe and Jocelyn? Let's see. Interesting. Man, oh man, oh man. Good grief. Yeah, this isn't going the way we want it to go. I feel like there's a connection. Like I feel like that there is like a vibration here, right? I see that, but I don't see it going in the way that we want. I feel like that there's not enough communication here. There is a lot of give and take. It's like there's a lot of waiting. I don't see this going where we want it to go. I feel like that this will be a very short-lived connection. I don't see it standing in a connection for a long time here. We have 10-10 here, so that of completion. I feel like this is going to be very short-lived. All right, so we have the Ace of Wands and the Three of Swords, going with the Ace of Swords here to go with it. So I feel like that they're in the situation, whatever they're in the situation is very self-serving. All right. So like hearing a reference of like a booty call, 10 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. It's like it's what is going to be the best thing for them. And we have the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. I feel like that, if they don't give enough to you soon enough, that you'll leave the situation. But they're only willing to give a certain amount of love here. 7 of Wands and the Page of Cups here. And then there's you here to cut the cord, 5 of Swords. So I feel like this is going to be very short-lived. You do have the Magician. You have the King of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I don't really see this going anywhere. But I feel like they keep good company, so you're not lonely for the time being. But I don't see like a long-term commitment relationship within the situation at this time. We got into a fight today and kind of stopped talking. Yeah, see, I see this very short-lived. I don't feel like this is going to be a strong, committed relationship that you are wanting and what you deserve, Jocelyn, 100%. So don't let them waste your time. Most definitely. Okay, next up we have Virgo. Man, just keep attacking my throat chakra. Let me get some Palo Santo. Haters gonna hate. And they'll continue to attack. So I'm just gonna buy a bunch of Palo Santo and just have it like burning all the time. Alright. Please keep negative energies away from me. Get off of me. Go away. Jocelyn, thank you very much for that super. Yeah, jeez. All right, for Virgo, would T's family accept me? Very curious. All right, well, that's a good question. Would T's family accept Virgo? Would they accept? Interesting what I just saw. Saw the Hierophant. Sounds very interesting. All right. Would T's family accept Virgo? I'm curious about this here. Deck is very quiet. Very, very quiet, very silenced. Interesting. I feel like that's the holdup. I feel like eventually you'll get there. I feel like this is why they're so hesitant. I don't know why they're showing me that. I don't know. It's like the sense of being from it's almost like the same sense of being from like a different culture, different religion, difference of places. Like there's something different within this thing that not every family would accept. And it's like they're showing me like referencing. I feel like that's the hold up here where the 3 of Wands and the Fool. It's something relative like to that. There's a female here that's not as accepting, Queen of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles in the World. So I feel like that is why like this is kind of holding things up here. But we get the Five of Swords and the Six of Cups. I feel like that you will meet their family. Regards will be up. Queen of Swords and Death and the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like overall that it will go well. You do have the Eight of Pentacles here, Seven of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles going in the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like their family eventually will accept you, but I feel like that there's some type of difference in like something relevant to that there's different culture, different religion, or something like that. There's something different about the two of you that they are not as accepting of. I feel like eventually they will, once they see the love between the two of you, but there's something different in that kind of dynamic. So I don't know why they're showing me that way, but it's something like that. I'm a single mom to one in different culture but same religion. All right, so that's why they were showing me that, because I was just like, it's either different religion, different culture. It's just like I was seeing like an X, and it was like showing me like different. I was hearing like different music for weddings. And so I was like, why are you putting it through like a wedding? Like, you two combining in marriage would be like a no-no, you know? And I was hearing different music. So interesting how that came through. So very interesting. Thank you for the confirmation on that, Virgo. That it helps me knowing that things are coming through clearly. I've been doing a lot of different things lately. So I'm working on like my alpha waves and my theta waves, and so like I can receive more messages and not have to go into a meditative state. So like now I'm receiving downloads kind of different than I would before. So yeah, if I seem different, like that's what's going on. So at the same time, just ignore me. I'm just over here doing weird shit. So yeah. All right, for Jocelyn. Yeah, it's like a lot of training, a lot of learning. So I'm going to, so before I answer this question, Jocelyn, so what I'm going to put out there, and I want to give the chat more of an opportunity, so I'll do it on one of my shows. I'm going to look for like at least 6 people that are willing to work with me. So I'm working on a lot of my psychic mediumship. So I'm working with all of my clairs, and seeing which one are the strongest, because like when I was a kid, like everything was open. I had sight, I had audio, like I had everything. But when I was in my 20s, I told Spirit to take it away because it was too much. So now I'm reopening everything. So I want to offer some free private readings, so I can work on those things, and you can let me know if I'm right and or if I'm wrong, or but don't feed me any information. It's like, this is what I'm picking up on, like, is this relevant to you? It's just like, is this something that makes sense? So a lot of it is like my scribble readings. I brought those back. That's actually something I did on TikTok, and it surprised a lot of people. So a lot of information came out. So it's like, but before I start doing those more, like, I want to hone in on what I'm retraining myself to do. So it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. It's a good time. So yeah, I want to offer that to you all. So if anyone's interested, let me know. And as I get further along, I will ask you if I'm drinking Coca-Cola or not. I feel like you are, because I'm drinking mine, and mine has Princess Leia on it. So I feel like my Coca-Cola is really cool. So that's how I feel the year. I say, yeah, you are, because I am. So therefore we're drinking Coca-Cola and our love for Coca-Cola. All right, let's get back into it, guys. All right, how does Joe feel about me in a romantic sense? Okay, so Joe, how do you feel about Jocelyn in a romantic sense? Okay. That was for the year. I'm like, let me clarify that. That was for the year. Even if you were, you wouldn't tell me the year. I'm up to your tricks. Too funny. All right. Too funny till that happened. Too funny until people start exploding. They're like, being serious here. Okay, wow. They're very emotional. I feel like they hide their emotions. I feel like that there's a lot of fire like within them here. I feel like you're definitely going to hear from them again. I feel like they're trying not to let their emotions get the best of them. I see conversation coming through. All right, so like I'm getting this sense of them just running away from emotion and locking it down, but yet they want to speak to you. But I feel like in the end, it's going to end in heartbreak. So I don't see that they like you on a romantic sense here. Yeah, it's just like they're charging after this in the wrong way. We have the Knight of Swords and the Moon. But then it's like they want to speak to you. So it's like we have rapid movement, and so it's like things are looking good emotionally, things seem balanced, things seem good, and then chaos happens. And either this will be another argument or this will just be a straight ghosting situation that they stop talking to you altogether. And then you have the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles here with the Three of Swords. So it's like kind of left you picking up the pieces. So we have Judgment, we have the Hangman, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. I don't feel like they have the same feelings for you on a romantic sense. Thank you for the super sticker. Ask your question when you're ready, the year. While I'm waiting on that, I'm going to pick up Divine. Okay. How does Q view / feel about you? Not romantic. Okay. Q. The one connected to Divine. How do you feel about Divine? How do you feel about Divine? Oh, wow. I heard like family. And the Six of Cups flew out when I heard that. Like family, and then it flipped out. Make them feel very homey. They care about you. They feel like that you're looking out for them as they try to look out for you. Like, that's the sense here. And what pairs with the Six of Cups here? Yeah, it's like I'm seeing where I heard like family and I get the Ten of Cups. That's okay. I can go to sleep now. So both of you have come from difficult backgrounds is what I'm getting. The Six of Cups and the Five of Wands. That I feel like that you both have come from difficult backgrounds, but at the same time that's where you guys understand each other. At the same time, we have the Four of Swords and the Knight of Wands. I feel like that they appreciate the things that you have overcome and who you are, and that they are wanting to strive to be the same, that to have this power and this strength and this knowing that you have about you, that they would like to have that same vibration. Five of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. They feel like that you're in this dynamic of being able to separate a lot of things in your life, and by doing so, like, they want to be a part of that or to see how you do that and to find this place of happiness and peace, right? Socially, they like this connection. Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups. They feel like how you are it makes them feel like they are with family. You know, it's like they feel that way. It's just like I feel like that they're in a place where I just heard I'm so broken. Like I feel like that they see you in this high state and like they feel broken. Because we have the High Priestess here in reverse, so disconnected. We have Judgment and the King of Pentacles. So I feel like they're low vibrational. And at the same time it's just like they would like you to be in this place where you are right here with the Ten of Cups, but they're not quite there. But there's something about your energy that brings significance because we have the Star. I don't know. He's always making comments, but I also know I'm extra sensitive right now. And everybody is right now. We have Saturn's in retrograde, Mercury's in retrograde. Things are going to be rough, people. Things are rough. It's rough out there, you know. So it's like I'm hiding, you know. It's like people come back, want to have a conversation, and I'm just like, man, I dropped you off 10 years ago. Why are you showing up? Like, see, that just happened. Six of Swords. That's what I was talking about. It. People trying to, you know, show up. All right. So I'm going to grab the year's question, and then we have Jocelyn's question. Okay. Story time. Here we go. 222. As I see this right now. Okay. Every now and then I sit alone connecting to my higher self, and I still dream of a love that speaks on a soul level. It feels close yet not possible. What insight do my spirit guides want to tell me? Okay. Fair enough. Good question. Yeah. Okay. Spirit, what do you want the year to know? What their spirit guides want to pass on here? At times the years feel so alone, spirit connected to their higher self, and they still dream about a love that speaks to on a soul level. It feels close yet not possible. What insight do you have, spirit guides, for the year? What do you want to tell them? That's weird. Okay. I just heard never say never. Never say never. Or dreams can become a reality is what I heard. Never say never, but yet. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So the spirit guides are glad that you're working on yourself. There is this line passion here. That's why I heard never say never. Wow. Okay. So you truly need to be in a position of strength and of faith, and having this knowing. That's what the significance of never say never really comes in, because there is a passion for you, there is a love for you, but you're in a place where you're not able to receive it because, like, we're in a position of darkness where we feel like we're undeserving or we're not willing to seek it out for we wish that we expect it to come to us, which is fine. You can have it come to you, law of attraction, manifestation, things like that. But you need to have faith. You need to have faith. All right, we have the high priestess here and death. Okay. Scorpio is significant to you. So the next person that you're going to meet is the Scorpio. Ace of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. But it's being willing to wait for this individual. Right now it's open-ended. Like there's things going on with them. There's things going on with you. But we're walking on a dark plane here. Wheel of Fortune with the Devil. You have to be willing to have faith and opportunity when it's presented and not cower, is what I'm hearing. 10 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. It's like, take your time. What's the rush? Take your time. What's the rush? 6 of Wands here. What's the rush? It's like, put yourself out there. Things may develop as a friendship here, and then things will shift. And then you have an open dynamic. I feel like within the next few years are going to be really significant for growth for you, the year. And I feel like that you're not destined to be alone. But if you put out the frequency of energy of being alone, then that is what you will receive back, and or you're going to attract energies that are of the negative. So therefore you'll end up wasting your time anyway. So yeah, that's what I got for that. Thank you, Iman, for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Okay, who is my next stable love and when will we meet? Okay, for Jocelyn. Who's next stable love and when will we meet? When will they meet? Next stable love. Absolutely. Yes, we watch it. That's what it's there for. Watch it, take it in. Jones is offer coming through. There is. Okay. Wow, that's weird. I just randomly started using my left hand and wow, okay, that's weird. I keep getting that energy. That's weird. Like I started using my left hand a lot, and for a long time, I used both of my hands. Like I would write to the center of the page with my left hand, and I would then switch to my right. But the schools forced me to use my right hand, and I randomly just started using my left. Like I normally don't use my left hand when I'm doing tarot, so that's really interesting. Okay, so back to you, Jocelyn. There's love for you. So don't waste your time on people that aren't going to show you that they're serious. All right. So it's like the minute that we start picking up on red flags, that's when we just drop it. We're looking for more of the green flags. Someone that's actually more serious about wanting to be in a relationship. They can find the humor in life. They can, they're not out to hurt people. They're not out to waste people's time. Like that's where we want to be. Not slow moving type energies. All right. But you do have a king that's coming towards you here. This is an individual that is looking for love here. I do feel like that you'll meet this person in the next 4 months. That's very significant here. Okay. Hello, Phantom. You have the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So I feel like you do have an offer getting ready to come in. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. So there is a relationship, I would say, between the next 4 and 7 months. Seven of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. And we got a king. It's like they're getting promoted. Interesting. Where they once used to be at night, now is the king. That's interesting. Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. So someone that's not out here to waste your time, you do have the Knight of Cups. So Spirit is saying let go. Let go of the people that are here to waste your time and open yourself up. Make better choices. Don't rush into anything just because they may be the 1 8 of Pentacles here. So next 4 to 7 months, you're going to find your forever person. And here's another 7, just because they decided to talk and 10 of Cups. You want to keep going, Spirit? Here we go. Hello, Midnight. Your last reading for me was on point. Got haters who were talking behind my back at work. Haters gonna hate. Haters are gonna hate, Phantom. That's what I learned myself. I about done just tore down my life and disappeared and everything else because that's what my haters want to do. And I just decided to show back up. So I did. It's like, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not playing that game. So yeah, I'm sorry that happened though, because you know what? You're a fantastic person, But yeah, hate is gonna hate. All right, what are Amid's next actions towards me? Do you see more communication between us pop up next? He used to be formal and guarded, and that would make me become colder with him. I hope he realizes his behavior. It's like behavior, that was interesting. Okay. What are Amid's next actions towards Iman? Say. It's funny to see last Wolf live and then above says it's back. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm like, I'm done. I'm walking out of here. Turn my back. I'm moonwalking out of this mofo. And then I was sitting there the other day. I'm like, why? Like Spirit knocked me, was just like knocking me on the head, going, hello, and I was just like, what? I'm like, what now, Spirit? And Spirit was just like, why are you letting people win? And I'm like, what people? And they're like, people that dislike you, hate you, why are you letting them win? What about the people that love you? Did you consider them? And I was just sitting there like, damn, right? That's how I was sitting there. I was sitting there just like, damn. I'm like, Spirit, you're right. Bye, damn it, Spirit, you're right. I'm like, as always. Shira, how you doing? So yeah, so that 2, 3, 4. Right when I said that, I talked about Spirit, and I see 2, 3, 4. They're like, yeah, letting people win. All right, what are Mid's next actions towards Iman here? Okay. They're just gonna. Why are you throwing cards at me now? Okay. What I just heard was, I want to keep this a work thing, baby. Like, that is what just shot through my mind. These meditations I'm doing, I don't know. I might need to put them down for a minute because they're just shooting things into my mind. Yeah, they want to keep this a work effort. I don't see that there's no commitment. There's no commitment here. They want to keep this work related. 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles with the Lovers in reverse. Like, there's no action. There is no action because it's like they're not here for commitment. Knight of Cups and the 4 of Wands. They're just not it. 1, 2, 3, not it. Like, that's Page of Cups. And so it's just like they see you as a pairing, as like a part there, part of the social ability. But we have the 5 of Wands and the 4 of Cups. They're not going to see it or receive it the way that you do. And because of that, then things aren't working correctly, my dear. Now we got Phantom. Interesting. So something else came into my mind. Okay. Interesting. My mind's being my mind today. May I have a reading on what's coming my way soon? Yes, Phantom. What's coming their way soon for Phantom? What's coming their way? They said you get an angel message. You get an angel card. So I'll put my tarot right there because that's ready to go. But they said to pull from the angels for you. Phantom. I got something to say. Why did they got something to say? And these cards just went boom, 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 boom. Okay. Well, here we go. 1, 2, 5. Be serious. Be serious. Invest in yourself earnestly. All right. Your angels are reminding you that your interests and goals must be taken seriously. If you put them on the back burner, the universe will too. Damn. Reflect now on a promise you've made to yourself recently. Reaffirm that your commitment to yourself and the promise by repeating this mantra a few times until it begins to sink in. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. Well then, by damn. Okay. 711. Thank you very much. Reap the rewards of your efforts. You've been working very hard towards your goals, but at some point you have to take all you've done and benefit from it. Your angels ask you to honor your growth, reflect on something you've been working on for a long time, and think about how far you've come. Really give yourself some credit for the lessons learned, tasks accomplished, and fears faced. Give yourself a pat on the back. Absolutely. And then we have Declutter Life. 315. Your state of mind is a direct reflection of your physical space. Your angels are signaling to you that work needs to be done here. The time is right to declutter your space as a way to also declutter your mind. Take an inventory of the room you're currently in. Is there one thing that you can clean, store, donate, recycle, or throw away? Dang, Phantom, like they just came right at you. Right at you. Good messages. I like it. All right, what's coming Phantom's way soon? These two want to jump out. Hello. Here we go with a little bit of abundance. Hello. Can we go? We could use some abundance. I feel the same way the year. I might come back later, but I cannot promise. I cannot promise. You have a lovely day. Okay. So it's time to allow the abundance that is meant to flow into your life to allow it to flow into your life. It is time. A lot of abundance is about to come in. So you hold on to that. It's important. You have the Empress and the King of Pentacles. So it's like, hold on to that. Don't spend it unwisely. unwise. Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. So it's like make sure we're spending our money on things that are going to actually invest into something positive. Yeah, the Fool and the King of Cups. So being in control of your emotions, going after your dreams and goals and the things that you want. You have the Six of Wands and the Seven of Cups. There's going to be more opportunity, growth for you. I feel like that you're going to have the things that you need and want. You're moving in a positive direction here. You do have the Chariot and the High Priestess. So find the balance. Two of Pentacles, heal, Temperance, and make strong commitments and hold on to those things. Don't let other people hold you back. That's what I'm getting for you, Phantom. Lovely reading. Ego check, right? And I'll be right back. I have to go feed my dog, Mr. Huckleberry. Whoops. I'm back. I hit the wrong button. I'm back. I hit the wrong button and everything disappeared. Try hard. How you doing? Thank you for the donations, everybody. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Shira is next. So I'll be right back. I'm not going to blank out the screen. I'm going to put my little thingy that I'll be right back. I have to go feed my dog, and then I'll be back to read. So I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. Marilyn, welcome in. Thank you. All right. For Shira, would it be a good idea to apply for the editorial job at Spotify? Ooh, they're asking for more experience than what I have, but the role is interesting. Wow, I opened the deck and when it flew out, it was just this. And keep that out there. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, so interesting. Interesting card to fly out. My deck just made a heart. I think that you would be really interested in this here. Let's see. The editorial job at Spotify. So they are wanting someone with a little more experience. Four Swords to me, it's like they're trying to gain more knowledge here. Alright. So, by what I'm seeing here, let me add the rest of it out. Okay. I say go for it. With the Four Swords and the Six of Pentacles, I feel like that you have something to offer here. And I feel like that although that you may not have the experience, that you will have the passion behind what they're looking for. Knight of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So I feel like that you could take this opportunity and go places with it. Knight of Wands and with the Tower, I feel like practice is power, is knowledge, right? That's how we learn. I feel like you have enough to make them at least want to do an interview with you. You have the Hangman and the Ten of Wands. So don't second guess yourself. Page of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Like, be willing to go after it. You do have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck to the Two of Wands. This would be a new journey for you. And the Knight of Pentacles. Why not? You have 3 knights. Night. Like, yeah, go for it. What's the worst thing you can say right now? It's no. Just saying, yeah, go for it. Go for it. That's a good hand if we're playing poker, man. I say go for it. It doesn't hurt to try. It's like in one of those things that if we go for that, then we know that we went for it. We'll never have that sense of regret wondering, well, what if? We won't have the what if moment. We won't have that because we already went after it, So, yeah. Virgo. And then we have Marilyn. Marilyn, it's great to have you. Yes, this is an unexpected reading. Love it. There you go. Thank you, Wolfie. I see that it might even make for a good experience, even if it goes past the screening stage. Absolutely. Okay, for Virgo, just some more questions. You're like, just some more questions. Where does popping questions over here? Just some more questions. Why not? Okay, so question 1. How will the next dater go with T? Okay. How will the next date go with T for Virgo? How will the next date go? How will the next date go with T for Virgo? Hi there, sir. My mascot just showed up, Mr. Huckleberry. All right, so let's see here. All right, let's get this poppin'. Okay, let's turn the page. Okay, so. Okay, I feel like that is going to go well. We have the Four of Cups and the Page of Wands. So I feel like that is going to go well. I feel like it's going to be a positive energies. Eight of Swords and the Devil. And we do have the King of Swords here. So I feel like more in-depth conversation of emotion is going to be here. This could lead to some conflict here. You know, Five of Wands and the Two of Swords. So there's something that's going to be said that's coming from this King of Swords. That is going to throw the emotional balance off a little bit. But I feel like once you have a conversation here, you're able to get the balance and move on, move forward. Six of Swords and the Ace of Wands and the Hierophant here. So I feel like there's going to be some type of emotional conflict, misunderstanding, and as we find our balance, then things improve here. You do have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. I feel like that from your energy, there's a lot of blue here. So it's like you're just, wanting, a clear yes or no, right? It's just like, are we in this or are we not? And we have the Six of Wands. So I feel like whatever emotional conflict that's about to take place in this discussion on this date has its purpose. So let it flow. Say what you need to say, let them say what they need to say, and then let it go, because it's going to allow a lot more of a peaceful resolution and making this thing moving forward. Because we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords together, and then over here I have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. This next date is very important. So if you feel yourself get emotional and things kind of go in a certain direction, don't just write it off as a bad date. It has its purpose. T, how do you view Virgo? How do you view Virgo? Thank you. Thank you. Got to type in my thank yous. All right. T, how do you view Virgo? How do you view Virgo? They view you as a person that's overcome a lot. Okay, they view you as a family individual. They view the fact that you would give anything for your family, and in that dynamic, that you would give your heart, you would give, the shirt off your back. That's how they view you. Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. They see you in a very high way here. You bring a lot of happiness to their life, and I feel like you bring a lot of happiness to those around you. You also make them not take life so serious, allow them to be more of a free spirit as well. Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. They know that you have been through a lot emotionally, and They want to be there to support, to take these swords out of your heart instead of adding two. They're here to bring something to you. Three of Swords and the Four of Cups here. You also have the Fool and the Page of Wands here. Okay, new opportunities, development, and for things to grow. Like they feel like that you are a very strong-willed individual that has overcome a lot, to where a lot of other people may have just gave up and just said, "Well, this is just the best it's going to be," and you just didn't do that. That's why they're telling me to go back here. You didn't do that. You went after what you truly wanted here, what you truly wanted, what you felt like you truly deserved, and they see you this way. In the Hierophant and the Tower, you overcome challenges. You don't run away from them. You overcome them, and that you're very spiritually driven as well. You do have the Chariot here, so you go after the challenge. Knight of Wands, like we go after the challenge, right? And the Five of Cups. You're not a person to cry in their soup. You have your moments, right? You have your moments, but you pick yourself right up and you go because you don't have time for anything else. You don't have time for, pardon my language, but for the bullshit. You just don't. You don't have time for it. But that's how they view you. Marilyn, it's great to see you. Thank you for coming back. Appreciate it. Okay, what are RD's feelings about our past relationship? RD, what are your... interesting. So there's some jamming at the deck. Thank you. So there was some jamming at the deck. So to me, that's telling me that there's some type of regret that they have about your past relationship, of how they conducted themselves, how they handled the situation. I just heard it wasn't my proudest moment. All right, RD, what are your feelings about your past relationship here with Marilyn? Okay, let's take a look. All right. Wow. Okay, so we have 444. 444. They wish something would have went differently here. They should have respected your emotions more. They should have... Where you place boundaries, they should have respected that. Where you place boundaries around your emotion, they should have taken that more seriously here. You have the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Cups here. But their lack of willing to commit is a problem. Four of Wands and the Six of Pentacles here. And you have the Four of Swords and the Six of Swords. So it's just like they're in a position to where they felt like they could have invested more. They should have invested more. There's a learning opportunity here. Seven of Cups and the King of Swords, that they weren't in their highest suit here. And you have the Page of Cups to the Four of Cups. Like if they had another opportunity, they would have changed things. Four of Pentacles here. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Lovers, the Star, and the Wheel of Fortune. If they were given another opportunity, they would take this commitment more seriously. They still have love in their heart. Okay. So yes. You're welcome. All All right, so more questions. M. Sag has been showing up in every. This, let's try this again. M. Sag has been showing up every single day lately. He arrives tomorrow night. What does he really want from me? Okay, M. Sag. What do you really want from Shira? What do you really want from Shira? Ooh. Well, geez. Where should we start with this? I guess I'm not surprised. Can't be surprised because they have been the person of indecision. Um, Going back and forth, and now we're looking at a situation where we want to talk about our feelings and how we feel like we're soulmates and that we want to commit to this situation and that we're being serious and we're putting our emotions on our sleeve and we're being serious. Like, now you come out with it after all this time. Like, yeah, they want to connect. Is at the same time, I feel like you're batting away certain amount of communication, certain things. Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords here. It's like we're batting away certain situations. We have the Four of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. They do want to talk to you about commitment. They do feel like that you all are soulmates, soul connected, soul ties. Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Cups. They're trying to say, hey, I'm being serious this time. I'm willing to express my emotion with the moon and the world, and we have the Lovers. They want to meet up and see what's going on here. You have the High Priestess, you have the Ten of Swords. I feel like you may break their heart. Ace of Wands. Like, all this emotion that they have and everything, you may shut them down. So, that's what we have. That's what we have with that. Yeah, we want to be more than friends. That's what I'm getting there. Next we have Cindy. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. Yes. I'm like, now you just come out with it finally. It's like now you just come out with it and now you're just gonna stand there and you're just gonna look like a jerk, man. It's just like you're yeah, those energies. All right, for Cindy. Hello, I donated for a question, please. Well, thank you so much for your donation. I would like to know, how does Christopher N feel about me, please? Okay, for Cindy. Christopher N, how do you feel about Cindy? How do you feel? Oh, there were two questions? They were. Hold on one second, Cindy. Let me clear out this deck. Sorry about that. I didn't see that. I'm so sorry. Let me clear out this deck. Thank you for saying something. I'm glad I saw that. I appreciate you donating for two questions. Thank you. Let's get the Palo Santo on fire. Fire. Okay. I'm in weird energies. Okay. Okay, so let me see here. We want message cards from P Scorpio. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Absolutely. Okay. I'm gonna make sure everything aligns correctly. Alright. This deck I don't want to use. Okay. Let's take a look real quick. Let's take a look. Alright. P Scorpio, P Scorpio. What would you like to say to Shira? Need more room. P Scorpio, P Scorpio. What would you like to say to Shira? No, I should have fought for you. Ooh. Okay. P Scorpio, P Scorpio. What would you like to say to Shira? P Scorpio. What would you like to say to Shira? Okay. We have. I'm afraid of getting too serious. I've been hurt before. Please understand that I need space right now. I do love you, just don't know how to show it right now. You're so beautiful inside and out. I've realized many things and I wish I could share them with you. I feel when we heal, we'll be together again. I feel the only way to forget you is to distract myself with work, hobbies, and friends. Our conversations have left a lasting effect and cannot get them off my mind. I can't go another day without you. I'm in love with you. I'm ready for commitment. I should have fought for you. There we go. There we go. Good energies. Honest energies. Yeah, that's it. That one's new. That one's different, huh? Okay, next up we have Cindy and then we have Iman. Okay, so Christopher, right? Yes. Okay. Christopher, and how do you feel about Cindy? Sounds great. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for helping me to reach my goal today. Christopher N., how do you feel about Cindy? right. I do feel like they care about you. I feel like they're trying to get to a situation to where they can really express more of themselves to you on a deeper level. There's like this new chapter, new phase where you all are going, but they see you two as connected. Yeah, the Ace of Wands and with the High Priestess here. So it's like they see you guys connected, Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands to the Two of Cups. So they do feel for you, care about you. Queen of Pentacles in the world. I feel like that they're moving into a new different direction and they're trying to figure out where they would like to go with things. Ten of Wands and the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like that this is something they want to work on. I feel like they don't want to give up. I feel like that they have moments where they don't show enough and it makes you wonder if they actually truly care. You do have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, the Page of Pentacles, and the Hermit. I feel like that this is something that's going to take time. But I feel like they feel for you. They care about you. So, yeah. All right, for Iman. Does Scorpio stalk my stories secretly? You are very, very welcome. And thank you for your donation. I appreciate it very much. A little bit goes a long way. No contact at this moment. We should do, Cindy, before you go, let me, if you have time, especially since I see 222, after I do this reading, if you would like some no contact messages, let me know. And make some no contact messages and see what that looks like. Does Scorpio stalk Iman stories secretly? All right. I love Scorpios because they always know when I'm talking about them. Every time. It's like, they're holding back. They're holding back. Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. They're in a position to where they're moving forward and they're not really looking back. We have Death. We hit that as Scorpio. We had the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So shooting messages back in the other direction. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Wands here and the Eight of Swords. So you have 888. So it's just like they're changing frequency. All of these here are in the reverse position. It's like they're trying to move forward and see what else is out there. We have the Star, we have the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Tower. So for right now, it doesn't look like they are. All right. And for Cindy, I want to do some no contact cards for you really quick. And then Shira, I'll grab your question. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. We're 10 away from the goal. Man, I just had one. What did I do? Sometimes I hide things from myself. Okay. For Cindy, no contact, Christopher. Christopher N. What would you like to say to Cindy? What would you like to say to Cindy? What would you like to say to Sydney? Okay. Wow. All right. I sabotaged this connection and I regret it. I hid my true desires for you. I'm not the same person. I will take action soon. Please believe in me. Other people were interfering and trying to control me. All right. I hope those messages are beneficial. All right, about M. Sag. Now that he's coming on this strongly towards me, what is his situation with his wife right now? All right, for Shira. What's the situation? What's the situation? And the card is lit on my Doug's tower. It's a mess. Okay. So what's the situation with your wife right now, M. Sag? I just heard everything is on fire. What's your relationship like with your wife, M. Sag? Like everything's on fire. Completion. Looking for an ending here. Yeah, everything is on fire. Literally. Okay. Secrets, deception. Those are kind of the same old, same old. Same pattern, new loop. Okay, so where I said things are on fire here. Okay, so we have the tower, right? Things are on fire. 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. They're not happy. They're not happy. Their relationship with their wife that they're not happy with. This is the same pattern loop. They feel stuck. King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So there's still a lot of lies, deceit going on here. We have Death and we have the Chariot. Like they're wanting to leave, but they don't know how to leave. 8 of Wands here. It's like they don't know how to leave. And we have the Star and the Knight of Swords. Like they're very unhappy. They don't feel connected anymore. They're just existing, is what I hear. It's like I'm going through the motions. I'm just existing. 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Hangman. They need to make that decision to move on. With 6 of Wands here, it's like make that decision to move on, cut ties and go instead of trying to add. And that's what I'm hearing. It's like I could just add something to make myself happier. Well, no, you should subtract what's not making you happy and part ways where you need to, and then move on with your life. Not do it before. So the situation with their wife, yeah, everything is coming apart. It's been coming apart, but no one's doing anything about it. You know, same story, same loop that they keep putting themselves in. Oops. Thank you a lot. I come back and I see the card for no contact. Thank you. Exactly. Sabotage the situation. Thank you a lot. You're absolutely welcome. Absolutely welcome. Thank you for your donation. I definitely appreciate it. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. Okay. All right, everyone. That about does it for me today. Thank you, everybody that tuned in. I definitely appreciate it. I will see you all next time. Until then, take care. Bye for now.